Breaking news. WAHALA. Hours after Adamu said that the IPOB attacked Imo prison, ESN Reacts reads what they said. Adamu earlier today that IPOB has involved in the attack on Imo prison. Checkpoint where ESN has finally reacted. He said, according to Share report, IPOB members is its security operative unknown gunmen, as their primary assignment is mainly to resist the terror of the killer Fulani herders. ESN is in the bush chasing Fulani terrorists, while linking IPOB and ESN to the attack. IPOB and ESN were not involved in the attack in Owerri, Imo State, and the recent attack on Owerri Road at Ukwoji Junction. It is not a mandate to attack security personnel of prison facilities. The Nigerian government and her composite media outfits should stop linking IPOB and ESN to the multitude attacks going on in Nigeria now. IPOB was formed on the principle of peace and we are still in it. Unknown gunmen are different people. We don't know them and they are not IPOB or ESN security outfits. What's happening in Nigeria? All the armed forces are powerless, with all their arms and a lot of money spent on training these people. Why? But someone should not conclude this from the IPOB. If IPOB wanted to waste blood, they could have started that a long time ago. I'm pleading to everyone, especially the Northerns, let our dig down and do a true investigation on this killing.
News.
This government
now live at Owerri
was whacked
unknown
every part of this nation.
Strikes and burn down. Set
about this is the
police
big
station ablaze.
To all of
destroy
us,
all
even
the prison
IPOB.
and set all
but
the
most
prisoners
painful part of it is that I have lost confidence.
Welcome back to my channel. Please, if this is your first time in my channel, please kindly click on the subscription button to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to receive every notification on our next channel. Thanks. So in this video, this is what happened in Owerri on this Owerri.
What's caused on this
ESN
IPOB
on the
issue?
night,
A lot of
around 3
people
midnight,
agreed.
Gun was going high.
Is to save as a people.
Open fire.
People's army
unknown gunmen
the borders,
the Nigerian police
of the region.
Shot them. Many were killed and many ran away.
And interest
fire
of the region.
They set all
opinions to
the prisoners free and set the prisoners ablaze. As you can see, the fire burning down the prison.
Fails, then
the prison
force can be applied.
Fire burns down everywhere.
Using force at this stage
and set all the prisoners
the government against a region.
And now the government are finding it very difficult to find back all the prisoners. The ex-convicts have escaped the prison.
We don't want to fight
in
a
Owerri.
battle against a whole region.
Life in Owerri.
Another Biafra war.
It means freedom, liberty, fairness, equity, and justice.
In practical terms, these are very good sounding words, but in practical terms, what does Biafra mean?
Confederation.
So, a weak center,
very weak,
very strong regions.
Absolutely.
Have you had a change of mind, therefore, about getting an independent Biafra? Because that's what I seem to be hearing.
No, I've not changed my mind, no. An independent Biafra means going back to where we were before the white man came.
Okay, so you're not talking about a federation when you say a confederation. You're not talking about a federation as part of Nigeria. You're talking about total independence.
Absolute independence.
Complete independence. Now, is there anything that can happen that will make you change your mind about this particular direction?
No.
So it is either Biafra or nothing else?
Or death, yes.
Or death?
That's correct.
If push comes to shove,
yes,
will you go to war?
No, because truth is a far more potent and deadlier weapon than bullets and mortars.
So no war? You've ruled out the...
Absolutely, I don't believe in war, no. No war. When I say Biafra order, then I'll keep pushing. Either I am alive, I die in the process, I won't stop. Allow me to repeat, if you don't mind. Had Sovereign National Conference been convened by the powers that be, where every ethnic nation, I said every, I don't care if there are 600, I don't care. Everyone is
all the 500 plus.
Everyone together to say, this is all, others can delegate, I don't know, powers to other people to attend on their behalf. Sit down to say, what type of country do we want? Sit down, discuss, agree. I can begin to perhaps submit to your position.
Is it too late?
It is way too late. They've killed too many people. They've ruined too many lives. They've wasted too many souls. How do we bring those people back?
If the federal government, given the agitation that is going on, becomes convinced that, you know what, these people have a point, it is time to actually address all these issues, and they begin to systematically address some of these issues, would you change your mind?
No, because of the deceptions of the past.
No trust?
No trust. Aburi was there, it was negotiated. Nothing happened. 1968, if I recall. And the confab report, what became of it? How about the 3 R's? Reconciliation, reconstruction, and heaven knows what else. What became of them? Nothing. Calabar Seaport is not working. Can you tell me why it's not working? The seaport, used by the colonial masters. Why is it not working today? How about Iguacha Seaport? Why is it not being used? Why not worry? Why must we allow only Lagos to function as a viable seaport? In England, where I used to live, you had Liverpool, you had the Sun, which is Portsmouth, Southampton, everywhere. You had harbors and ports. So why must you have only one?
I've heard people say these are very valid arguments, and that these are things that are to do with bad governance. So the average Biafran, to use your phrase, or Igbo man in the Igbo, is facing poverty much in the same way that the average guy in Yobe State is facing poverty. And so these are issues of governance. You don't agree with that?
I agree completely.
Okay. So if that is it, why isn't the agitation about tackling the problem, which is ensuring good governance, perhaps starting from locally? Because part of the allegations against you is that you don't confront your political leaders in the East, and you'd like to blame Abuja for everything.
Because the way I would want to solve a problem is not how a Fulani man would want to solve it.
You really believe this is an ethnic thing, and the
ethnic.
approach is different?
No, the approach is different. No, it's not ethnic. It is more to do with value system.
Right.
The way you may want to solve a problem could be markedly different from how I do mine.
What is the geographical makeup of Biafra, as far as you are concerned? This Biafra that you want. So, for example, if we're doing a referendum, where will that referendum take place? Is it only the 5?
It's on, no.
It's okay.
It's on, which is River State, Bayelsa, Delta, Anambra, Imo, Enugu, Ebonyi, Cross River.
Akwa Ibom?
And Akwa Ibom, of course. Yes.
Right.
Those are the coasters. Basically,
Bayelsa?
Yes. Southeast and South-South without Edo State.
Without Edo State.
That's correct. And then including Igede, Idoma.
Right, the Benues. So the Igalas and part of the Kogi,
yes.
Kogi
Yes.
State, right?
Yeah.
Nyesom Wike, the governor of Anambra, sorry, the governor of River State, made a statement, I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday, and said, you know, you should not be including River State.
It's for
and
the people of River State to decide,
people.
not him. I can't decide for Biafrans. They have to go and vote and convince the whole world that they want Biafra. It's not for instance, it's only one man, one vote.
What if they're not even willing to take part in the referendum? Because I've had people from the South, for example, from Bayelsa. I've had people from Cross River. I think there's a famous actress, Kate Henshaw, for example, wrote a long piece about why people of the South don't want to be dragged into a place called Biafra. You're saying, regardless of what they say, you want a referendum in those parts?
Because I know the majority of the people want a referendum. I was in Iguacha yesterday.
How do you know?
I was there yesterday. I was in Iguacha yesterday. You call Port Harcourt. I was there yesterday. I should have been there to see what happened.
Now,
They were delighted to see me. I'm sure you know that. It's all over the place. They're very happy to see me. I bet Kate Henshaw wouldn't get such reception. Where she to go to?
as a big popular Nollywood actress, I wouldn't necessarily.
I'm telling you, if I go to her village, people will turn out to see me more than turn out to see her.